What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again, finally, for a new episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, episode 13, hot tea with a side of cookies. Okay, let's just jump right into it, because girl, they got it popping right off the bat on some bullshit. Okay, this whole thing, I feel like, first of all, let's just get into the fact that um Lil Riley is back at home, and her and Kayla was in the same place and didn't even really hang out. Granted, they at different ages or whatever, but I mean, damn, let's go get a drink or something. I mean, like, they ain't all up age or whatever. Let's go get some soda, as y'all say, soda. Okay, let's go out to dinner or something like that. Let's go see the sights or whatever. I felt that was really weird, but okay, fine. But then again, it's on point with how their relationship really is. Moving on to that, let's just go to this whole sit down that we was about to have with Cynthia and Eva meeting up at this little place, this little Mexican place, I believe, or something like that. And, we are back on this whole thing, this Kenya versus Tanya. Okay, Tanya. And I'm going to put it right out here. It's stupid. It's stupid as hell. And to be quite honest, I feel both of them were wrong. Okay. And I feel like one is making more of it than the other. And that is Kenya. All right. You can come for me. You can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, Kenya is doing the absolute most. Because instead of trying to die down this situation, you are amplifying it for no fucking reason. And then going against Tanya, who is like a weak target. Okay. That girl don't have no degree up in reading. You know what I'm saying? She can't shade. She can't read like that. She's not prepared for this shit, okay? And you coming so fucking hard at her. So, anyway, Cynthia is, with Eva, and she telling us. So this whole situation between Kenya and Tanya, she told Tanya about how Kenya felt. She told Kenya what she told Tanya, so now she felt like they just needed to have a public place where they could sit down and talk about this. They're sitting down, Tanya comes in, and then, Tanya comes in with this bubbly personality, like she's looking forward to just deading the whole situation and letting her know, I don't have nothing against you. I actually kind of like you, and I thought you liked me too. And when Kenya comes in, and that's what Cynthia and Eva was saying too, they actually like each other. Girl, when Kenya came in and Kenya said, Kenya said hello to everybody except for Tanya. Tanya said, well, they was like, you look good in that dress. She said, yeah, I have to look good when I'm about to read a bitch. I said, whoa, okay, cool. So we finna start this off like this. Now, I feel as though Kenya is wrong in the fact that she's coming so hard over this little thing. Tanya is wrong in the fact that, Tanya, when you took that wig out and you showed the girls, you did that with a purpose, okay? Let's be quite honest. You did that with a purpose. That was your get back at Kenya for coming at you about the cookie lady, and not necessarily saying the cookie lady, but coming at you, at the dinner when y'all was at Toronto. That was your get back, okay? You can't deny that. We all know that. It is what it is. You can say, as they were trying to say, it was like a little gag gift a little gag prank or something, joke or whatever gone wrong or whatever. It wasn't no joke. I didn't find human in it. You was just trying to, get back at old girl for, putting all that attention and looking at you, bringing up the whole subject about cheating, and then, the whole cookie lady situation. That's what it was. Because, that's just how it came off. Come on, let's be quite honest, all right? I didn't find a human in it. I saw what it was for what it was. So, of course, Kenya comes in, guns are blazing, and she just starts just going in. She just starts going in. Tanya's like, before we get started, you get your food or whatever, can we just get started on this whole thing? You got an issue because you already came in talking about something, you ready to read a bitch or whatever. She was like, yes. Kenya's whole thing is this. So you getting up, Tanya, like, you really getting upset over the fact that, this was a joke and it wasn't to be taken so seriously, and it's a wig, and didn't you get your wig back? Didn't you get your wig back? Okay. And we all wear extensions or whatever. Kenya is like, bitch, I have a business, $1 million business. I said, oh, okay, if that's what you want to call it, we're going to let you go with it. I have this business. and I'm the face of it, and it's about women wearing their natural hair and, you know, being able to do this with their hair. And when I just put a piece on for one day, they're not going to remember things about me wearing my own hair. They're going to remember that one particular part. Okay, the fact that I've been going around saying I wear my hair, and then I had this one piece in, and now people going to be thinking that this is all that I do, wear pieces and stuff like that. You know, it's going to negatively affect my brand, and, you know, fuck up my shit. And I ain't trying to have that. And that's what you was doing when you put that wig out there and you put that thing. And I was like, girl, are you serious? Are you serious? There's a lot of natural bitches out here who do stuff to protect hair and got hairlines or whatever like that still wear wigs and still wear weaves and stuff like that. I don't feel like it's gonna protect or mess up your brand, because people been saying that you've been wearing tracks or pieces in your hair. And don't nobody give a shit these days, girl. No one gives a shit. So I get where you coming from, and I get how she may think that, but don't nobody give a shit. It was just putting too much on there. And like Tanya said, you talking about protecting your brand, and you a business person, and you want your stuff to be on up and up, but yet you come to Marlo's event and you fuck up her shit, and that's a stain on your shit too. That's a stain on how you do your business. Don't nobody want to work with somebody that's gonna come in and deliberately try to sabotage somebody's stuff like that, and you can mess up her stuff. That's not a good business move, okay? And so she didn't want to hear that, and you know, she calling her disgusting. Did she call her a cunt? Because they bleeped it out. And all I heard was them say was, oh my God, no, that's disgusting. You don't say that, Kenya. She was like, that's how I fucking feel. And then Tanya was like, so can you say anything without being so disgusting and so vulgar or whatever? She was like, bitch, that's how I feel. That's what you are. She was like, you and these profanity, because she kept calling her a bitch. You know, she was just coming so fucking hard for Tanya, and Tanya was not prepared for this. Tanya really thought that they was going to be able to sit the fuck down and talk this shit out, because at one point, Kenya said, could you not talk over me, because if you keep on talking over me or interrupting me, then I'm not going to say anything and I'm just going to leave. She was like, bitch, I'm trying to get my thoughts out so I won't have to just leave. I said, you know what? This is not going the way that we thought it was going to go. Then they get onto this in vitro fertilization stuff. And, you know, Kenya threw a shot talk about something, you and your one egg. I said, well, damn, okay. You know, and Tanya said, well, bitch, I felt uncomfortable and I felt you was being aggressive when you was talking to me like that. Like in attack mode. I said, since when, Tanya? I was confused. I said, girl, let us see the whole conversation that went down so I can judge for myself. Because Kenya was confused, bitch. I'm confused. I said, was she really, I mean, it's Kenya, but would she really come at you like that on that type of subject? I don't know. Do y'all think that that's how it went down? Put it down in the comments. But they was just going back and forth. Next thing you know, the cookie lady come in. She was like, bitch, I don't know you from Who Shot John. But then when they brought the cookie lady up, you know, Kenya switched that shit on Cynthia and was like, you brought her to your event so that you can get her to tell her about what was going on between old girl and Paul. Cynthia said, hold up, don't tell me what I was going to do, because that's not it. Unless that shit came out my mouth and I told you that verbatim, that was not it. Here go Kenya. Yes, it is. That's the truth. I said, Kenya, how you know? Are you reading minds up in this bitch? Maybe she really just friends with the hoe because she is in the same area, business area as her. Okay? But see, I'm pretty sure it was Kenya who brought the lady there for some more shit. I said, girl, this don't make no sense. So Kenya brought my former boo, okay? Because let me tell you something. Once you show yourself and you really show your ass, like, Cookie Lady, you going back to Cookie Lady. I ain't even gonna call you by your name, okay? You can't even be my boo no more, okay? Listen, give me a couple of episodes, okay? Then we'll probably get back on track or whatever. But right now, I'm not liking you, okay? Because I don't like the way you came in, and you know how this show works. I'm pretty sure. Bitch, you can't tell me anybody that came on this show don't know shit about Real Housewives of Atlanta and how they be so shady to each other and they messy. And how a bitch like Kenya is messy as shit. Now, Kenya, you have not been getting on my nerves this whole season, okay? Not that much. You know, you've been tolerable. I ain't really had nothing to say or whatever. But baby, you showed your ass again this episode. Like, girl, what is your fucking problem? You bringing this bitch up in here for what? Cookie Lady, you gonna have to be a bitch right now, okay? I'm just saying. And I'm gonna tell you why you had to be a bitch, because you came in all nice. Hey, maybe you didn't know that Kenya was finna set your ass up or whatever, or was using you as a little pawn or whatever, but you came in with some treats, so you know, bitch, that would have got me. I would have been like, oh, you got some cookies, okay, you know, your cookies are good or whatever. Okay, and Cynthia sitting there like, ain't this Cynthia and even looking like, ain't this about a bitch? You know, Cynthia's like, I need to clear this ass so that you can clear my name about this shit, so that you can know that, bitch, I ain't trying to set up nobody and try to do nothing, okay? That ain't me, you know? So at this point, Miss Cookie Lady start talking. Here goes Kenya. You wanted to get it from the horse. You wanted to know the information. The information was passed down to me. So therefore, let's get this information out from the horse's mouth. Okay? Your turn, Miss Cookie Lady. You know, and so Miss Cookie Lady was like, so we was at Chops, right? You know, and me, my sister, and some other guys or whatever. So I go to the bathroom, and this other guy was like, oh my God, hey you. And I was like, girl, bitch is really trying to, you know, I feel like she was hyping it up a little bit when she was like, oh, he waving and all this stuff, doing this, trying to tag me down. I know some niggas can be some creeps and do the absolute most, but Paul just don't seem like the type of person that'll do that. But then again, we don't know what he do on his free time when he not with hanging. Check that out, okay? You know, niggas do shit, bitches do shit, all that stuff. Girl, at this point, they doing all that. She was like, I go to the bathroom. He go to the bathroom, too. She was telling was like, so you mean because the bathrooms are together, right? And she was like, yes. But okay, cool, go ahead. We get to talking. We get to rapping. He talking about he's single or whatever, and he's in real estate. Tanya looked like, oh, real estate. Tanya, you was phased back. You was phased back, but was trying not to feel like you was phased back because you didn't want to give in to the girls, okay? And be like, bitch, my man out here doing me fucking wrong or whatever. But like she said to Kenya and everything else, listen, this the same shit that was already told to me. So whatever. And you know, she was like, that's it. Y'all didn't have no conversation. Y'all was at the bar. Honey, why you coming at me with all this negative stuff or whatever? I'm just telling you what's going on, okay? We had a conversation. It phased out and it didn't go nowhere. That's what it was, okay? He was like, listen, don't be mad at me because I'm beautiful and your man came to me. That's what Miss Cookie Lady messed up with me for. Me and Tanya said, oh, so we bringing the looks into it and stuff like that? Wow. So that's what we going. I said, that's your go-to, huh? That's your go-to. You seem like the little pretty bitch. Okay, Miss Cookie Lady, let me read you for a second. You seem like the little pretty bitch that want to act like she cute, you know, act like she got some, as you say, you got some class and all that stuff. Act like you nice, but you look like you probably was a little mean girl underneath the surface, okay? Because you threw that shit out there so easy, like you done that before, all right? You know, like you just get off on your looks sometimes. Bitch, them looks can be fucking rearranged. I just want you to know. You're going to meet the right one next time, okay? And I'm just telling you out of love, okay? Because I still like you a little bit, but you just rubbed me raw in this episode because you literally was, you know, playing a game with Kenya, okay? And I just didn't like the way that you came in. And then, you know, Kenya, Tanya said, you know, my husband is this, and anybody that knows my husband knows that he's in technology or whatever. Here go Kenya, fiance. And when I was with my fiance, when my husband was my fiance, I did not like it when, I wouldn't like it if he said that he was single or whatever. I said, Kenya, bitch, you got a point right then and there. Miss Tanya didn't address that. She let that shit just go. Okay. Next thing you know, Cynthia said, you know, because I think Tanya said something about maybe she was just trying to, you know, start some stuff or whatever, get into it or whatever. Cynthia said, let me say this before Kenya tried to talk for me. I said, oh, okay, Cynthia. She said, bitch, we was at her shop. Miss Lady came up there to us, okay, when the cameras were down, okay? So it wasn't like she was trying to get, you know, her little 15 minutes while the camera was on and get all up in the TV and all that shit. She waved us down. She came to us with the information because that's what Tanya said. You the one that brought yourself into this situation, a girl talking all this stuff in a girl group. Now you want to put your info in there and ain't nobody asked you or whatever. She was like, listen, they came to me. She came to us while we was at her shop. And she told us this information. She said, I had some information. Oh, girl didn't deny it. We got it on footage, okay? You know, and so at this point, you know, Tanya was like, okay, so the shit is out there. It's no snake gate. It's no wig gate. It's no nothing else. The shit is clear. You said what you had to say, and it's over and it's done and it's dead. Miss Cookie Lady said, bitch, here, get these cookies, that cookie, that cookie. They switched the subject so far, so quick from whatever they was talking about to the cookies. And I said, well, damn, bitch, give me a cookie, okay? Give me a cookie to make me feel better, okay? Because you really rub me raw a little bit, Miss Cookie Lady, and I really like you. You know, you really are pretty. You really are pretty, but don't let that shit go to your head, okay? And then, you know, when they leave out, like Eva said, you know, my husband is this, and anybody that knows my husband knows that he's in technology or whatever. I said, oh, okay, Cynthia. She said, you know, my husband is this, and anybody that knows my husband knows that he's in technology or whatever. Bitch, she messy as fuck. Okay, she a little shady, she a little messy, but the cookie look like they were good. I'll give it to that. Girl, she out there with Kenya. Kenya like, listen, we gonna need to hang out a little bit because I like you. You cute. But then again, I don't want you around my man because you too pretty or whatever. I said, hold up. Hold up. Your man ain't finna be. But y'all seen that video that Mark and Kenya was walking down in the airport or something holding hands. I said, so y'all really trying to rekindle this relationship? Good for them if they are. Stay together for the baby. Well, don't stay together for the baby, but stay together if you're gonna figure everything out. But I was just sitting here like, can you use a bitch for that? Can you use a bitch? I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Can you was a messy ass bitch and you did too fucking much, okay? Tanya was caught off guard and I said, Tanya, I knew this shit wasn't gonna work for you when you brought that wig out. I said, bitch, you was playing with the wrong one. You ain't ready for this shit and you was not prepared. And I'm so glad Tanya didn't give in as much as she could have and show how much of a, you know, weak she could have been. Girl, I don't know. How did y'all feel about that? Do you agree with the way Kenya went about this, or do you think that Kenya gave her just enough, or do you think she gave her too much? Tell me. So then we get up into Dennis and Portia. So they go to Dr. Sherry. Hold on. One day, I'm gonna get on this camera and I'm gonna say her name without having to go. Y'all just don't understand. Like, that bitch has come for me before, okay? Like, stop. Bitch. Anyway, Dr. Goddamn Sherry, okay? Talking about their relationship, what's going on. I see you re-engaged. Okay, so yeah, they re-engaged. I see the ring back. She want to know how it is when they in the house together. Portia telling them we together and just in the, going around the house, it's just like how we always been. But then when we go into the room, she just have an intimacy issue. That's basically what I got from this whole thing. Him saying that she grinds a lot or, mostly keep on asking him the same thing, keep on doing the same thing or whatever. And Dr. Sherry said, you need to understand that you are still in the stage of trying to get this woman's forgiveness and trust. And, she's still hurt. Okay. Everything's not forgiven or whatever. So, there's going to be times where she's probably going to ask you the same thing 10 times and you're going to have to answer that shit 10 times because you know why? You fucked up. All right. Until she get comfortable enough to not have to do that. Portia said she never experienced somebody cheating on her in a relationship like that. So it's different. She's having intimacy issues. She don't feel right being around him like that. And, all I got from this was basically they just need to work it out. Okay. And it's almost like they looking for a quick fix, but it's not a quick fix because this take time. Y'all went into this relationship real soon, and therefore y'all taking the necessary steps that y'all should have took before y'all got this far in the relationship previously. Now y'all have to go back and take those steps that you missed. Girl. Dr. fucking Sherry, I could do your goddamn job, and bitch, I can do it better. Let me stop. I'm not gonna do her like that. I'm not gonna do her like that. Let me get off of here. Let me stop, okay? Portia and Dennis figured it the fuck out. So Cynthia goes out there to LA to visit Mike, and his youngest daughter was there, and she was like, what's the difference between being a girlfriend and a fiance? Oh, we get more perks and all this stuff. The youngest daughter said, listen, bitch, I'm gone. Okay, y'all finna get a little bit too much for me, and I like you, Cynthia, you cute, but that's my cue to go. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all gotta do. So then we switch over to Kenya and Mark. They're looking at this venue because he has this little foundation or charity thing that he's doing for boys and teaching them how to cook or some shit like that. I don't know, but it's a good thing for the community. And while she in there, he first of all he finds out that there's no kitchen, so he was like, that's a bummer. But he just goes on autoplane and he just saying, okay, check it. This what I feel like. We're gonna put a step and repeat right here. We're gonna put a table right here. We're gonna put this right here, but we gotta keep the food or whatever away from the bathroom because we don't want nothing but the bathroom. Kenya is steady trying to get a word in. And it's like, Kenya, at this moment, just shut the fuck up, okay? Because the way he was just going and going, I said, bitch, I wouldn't even try it. I would have just let him, because he said, yo, check it. You know, this what I want. I want this right here, this right here. I would have just said, listen, he got his shit made up. This his event. Let him do it his way. And once you finish? You finish? Okay, so now that you finish, can I get a good word in? Okay, cool. So this what I want. That's what King gonna have to do with Mark, because Mark just kept on talking and talking and talking. King kept on trying to input her stuff, and it just really wasn't working. God damn, bitch, what the fuck? But anyway, so then, you know, they want to call Mike to, you know, host it or whatever, and come down to Atlanta to host it. So, you know, they get on the FaceTime with that, trying to coordinate some times and stuff when he's gonna come down, and then have a little guys' night, and you know, um, the producers at one point, because once they got through talking before they called Mike, they agreed on something, and then, you know, they tried to do like the little fist bump or something like that, you know. And then the producer said, do you feel like Mark should keep to treat you like a wife and a lover instead of a homeboy or something like that? And Kenya couldn't even answer the question. She just started laughing and said, it's funny. I don't see what's funny about it. I really don't, because you know everybody's picking up on the cues. Okay, the fact that you and him, the chemistry is just and that's what it is. They probably seem like they probably be better off friends than together. I don't know. But then, you know, we get back over there to Cynthia and Mike, and, you know, Cynthia sitting down there trying to tell Mike everything that happened with the cookie lady and all that stuff. Mike is just sitting there like, girl, I don't give a shit. Okay? That be me when motherfuckers be trying to tell me shit about shit that I don't care about, and I be trying to fake listen, like, and then I just want, when you hear me go, oh, okay, mm-hmm, right. Every time I get into an Uber, every fucking time I get into an Uber and I get a goddamn Uber driver that want to talk so fucking much early in the fucking morning, and they just want to keep on talking, bitch, I be back there on my phone like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mind you, I got my headphones in. You know, and I'm not a rude bitch. I'm not a rude bitch. So I'm a fake entertain you. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fake laugh. Y'all heard that before in that video that I did. Girl, that was Mike. And then they went to go have sex. So then we get this little scene with Todd and Candy. They get in the room together. Candy, girl, y'all heard Todd say he don't want them ghetto characters and ghetto colors, nursery colors or whatever. Just give me some. I said, bitch, you know, you got your nerve, Todd, but okay. He just wants some simple shit, okay. And she was like, did you talk to Kayla and let her know that we really are gonna go ahead with um setting up the rooms? Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what I did, but I scratched up, you know, the thing in your tongue right underneath here, bitch. I scratched that, and it is bothering me every time I talk. I be fucking myself up. Don't ask me how I did it. Just know that it's done, okay? And it's been irritating me this whole time. So, you know, I love y'all because I'm continuing through the pain, bitch. Through the pain, all right? But anyway, like, bitch, I was trying to cut the bitch or some shit. I was like, damn, I was scared because I thought I had snapped it, you know? But anyway, y'all know that little line or whatever right here. I ain't finna stick my tongue out and show y'all. That's disgusting. But anyway, Todd and Candy, you know, is Kayla gonna come in and you know, get her stuff or whatever, move it to the other room, and you know, you have to deal with that. And then we get a mention from, you know, Candy got a little acting role that's important. She don't want to put it out there yet because she don't want to jinx stuff, because, you know, she said acting is her first love, actually. And, you know, she goes through the whole history of what she's done. And she said, you know, she don't want to really put it out there yet until it's official, because she's had things come through and then fall through at the last minute. And that's understandable, okay? I get that. You know, that was just like, remember on R&B Divas when Maya Golden Brooks got that role? Golden Brooks was supposed to be the wife on Lethal Weapon with Damon Wayans, okay? And old girl that played Monica from Girlfriends, she actually went and got the role because they dropped Golden Brooks at the table read. And they said, bitch, no, you're not gonna get it. We gonna give it to her. Girl, shit fall through. Hollywood is a funny bitch, okay? That's what it is. So, Candy like, bitch, I ain't trying to put it out there yet just in case shit fall through. So I get that. Then she started talking about what's going on between Todd and Mama Joyce and how Mama Joyce said she gonna make Riley the beneficiary because she feel like Riley is gonna keep up with the kids, her brother and her sister, And Ty was like, as if I'm not, that's kind of fucked up. And so, Candy was just going through the history of Ty and Mama Joyce. And Mama Joyce up there, that classic goddamn scene when she was talking to Portia. And she was like, it was Phaedra that was the one that hooked them two up. Candy saw a lemon and made lemonade out of it, I said, you know what? Bring Mama Joyce back. That's what we are missing. On Love and Hip Hop New York, we need Mama Jones to come back, bitch, and we need Mama Joyce to bring her ass back on Real Housewives of Atlanta to spice this shit up. But anyway, of course Ty feels some type of way because at first they was trying to, they started off rocky and they started to get to a point where they was okay, and now it's just like, no, she don't even want to leave her stuff to, Candy because she don't want Ty to have any deal with it. I said, wow. But that's Mama Joyce, so what do you expect? So Mike got his friends over, and it's like one or two dudes that and a whole bunch of chicks. I mean, I shouldn't say chicks. A whole bunch of women. Okay, that's offensive. Okay, we don't call them chicks no more. We call them women. Okay, we got to be respectable. And Cynthia trying to understand why is it that you are in a male-dominated field and you don't have any guy friends like that. All right. And, he gets explaining his past and explaining his relationships. And, they get into this talks about how he used to be a bad boy back in the day. He don't want his sisters or his daughters to grow up and be with somebody that was like him. He's never, the women are giving their input because Cynthia asked how was he different before he was in a relationship until now he's in this relationship. He was like, well, he's claiming you. He's putting you all on social media. He's open with it, and he said that he's actually in love with you and he's never been in love or whatever. And he's having this whole conversation and saying this stuff about how, how of a dick and an asshole he used to be with women that he was with, how he was he felt love for the previous wives that he had, but he was not in love to do the things that he did to them because he cheated on them. Okay, mind you, his daughter, his youngest daughter Kayla, is sitting right there. All right, and you can just tell by looking at her in front of the beginning, in front of the very first time we saw her, you could tell she's kind of sensitive. Okay, and my whole thing is, why are you having this conversation with your daughter right here? Why not tell her to go upstairs? Okay, she's still young. She's still trying to, understand the reason why daddy and mommy is not together. Okay, granted, she in college. She probably a little freshman or whatever. But still, we don't know how long this is or what the history was between them. And you talking about your infidelities and you cheating on the mama. Because one of them chicks had to be, one of them women had to be the mamas. Okay, and one of his wives had to be her mother, and you are saying how you cheated on her, how you did this, and you wasn't necessarily in love to have done the things that you done. And so she felt some type of way and she went upstairs and she started crying. It's understandable, and I do respect the fact that Cynthia wanted to check on her and she said, if she wants me to come in, I'll come in. And they tried to come in there. I said, y'all ain't finna get nowhere. The lights is off, okay? The lights is off in the goddamn room. Let her cry. And that's exactly what happened. I feel bad for little Kayla, okay? It's her name Kayla. I hope I've been saying her name right this whole time. But that was basically it. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this episode, and I will see y'all later. Peace.